Welcome to Country First Action Foundation's lesson number 13, Broadband Access and the Digital Divide. In today's world, broadband internet is not a luxury, it's a necessity. From online education to telehealth and remote work, nearly every part of American life relies on stable, high-speed internet. But not all communities have equal access. In many rural counties, residents may be stuck with slow connections, limited providers, or no access at all. This digital divide creates barriers to economic growth, educational opportunity, and public safety. And it puts local governments, especially at the county level, in the position of having to address a 21st century infrastructure crisis using 20th century tools. As with roads, electricity, and clean water in previous generations, ensuring widespread broadband access has become a defining policy challenge for local leaders. So what is broadband, and why does it matter? Broadband refers to high-speed internet access that's always on and significantly faster than outdated dial-up service. It includes connections like fiber optic, cable, DSL, and fixed wireless. The Federal Communications Commission defines broadband as download speeds of at least 100 megabits per second and upload speeds of 20 megabits per second, though many experts argue that even higher standards are necessary for modern needs. Without broadband, families can't stream virtual classes, hospitals can't operate telemedicine, farmers can't use precision technology, businesses can't process payments or reach online markets. In other words, lack of broadband limits opportunity and can isolate entire communities. Nationally, over 95% of urban residents have access to high-speed broadband. In contrast, only about 77% of rural residents do, and in some remote counties, the number is far lower. There are several reasons for this disparity. First, low population density makes it less profitable for internet providers to build out infrastructure. Then you have to consider the geography. Things like mountains or canyons can make broadband deployment challenging. Many rural areas also have outdated infrastructure that doesn't meet modern demands. These factors combined result in less competition, driving prices even higher and lowering service quality. This leaves local officials trying to solve a problem that crosses private, public, and federal jurisdictions. In most states, counties are responsible for critical infrastructure and community planning. That makes them central to broadband policy, even if they don't own the cables or cell towers. County officials may be responsible for zoning and permitting for broadband equipment and towers, negotiating franchise agreements with internet providers, applying for state or federal grants, partnering with school districts and libraries to create digital access points, leading local broadband task forces or infrastructure coalitions. Because they are closest to the people, county supervisors and commissioners hear directly from frustrated residents and are expected to deliver solutions. A child can't complete schoolwork, a business owner can't upload documents, or an elderly resident can't attend a telehealth appointment. These aren't abstract policy problems, they are daily realities. While challenges are real, some county governments have developed creative strategies, including public-private partnerships, where counties provide right-of-way access or matching funds while private companies build the infrastructure. There have also been cooperative broadband models similar to rural electric co-ops, where residents collectively own and operate service in their area. You also have dig once policies that require all new road construction to include conduit for future fiber installation. The lesson is clear. Counties that act with urgency, creativity, and collaboration can overcome obstacles, even in the most remote regions. If you live in a rural or underserved area, your local elected officials may be your most important advocates for broadband. As a voter or citizen, you can ask your county supervisors or commissioners about their broadband strategy. Support infrastructure bonds or ballot measures that fund technology. Participate in local surveys or speed tests to help map unserved areas. Speak up at public meetings about the need for better connectivity, or help neighbors understand available subsidy programs for low-income households. Bridging the digital divide isn't just a technical issue, it's a civic one. It requires public engagement and informed leadership at the local level. Access to reliable broadband is no longer optional. It's foundational to education, business, healthcare, and basic participation in American life. County governments don't control all the levers, but they control many of the most important ones: zoning, permits, partnerships, and planning. And most importantly, they reflect the voice of the community. Bringing broadband to rural areas isn't just a matter of catching up, it's a matter of securing the future. And it starts with smart local policy, strong leadership, and citizens who understand what's at stake. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, please reach out to the email on the screen, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.